Hello, everyone. Auntie Mabel is back to the Ebo Mabel channel. And as you can see, we just did a video with a beautiful lady. Unfortunately, the technology let me Auntie Mabel down. So my video didn't work then. So I just felt it really makes sense, especially those of you who are new to my channel, to see the effort I made today to showcase this African story. So yeah, my guest is here, my special lady, and you guys saw her in the video we just did on live on StreamYard. So this is going to follow it as a follow-up. So yeah, please tell us your names again, please. Yeah.
My name is Shade Fadekwe. I am a children's book author and a primary education specialist.
Good. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I'm going to try as much as possible not to repeat things we have said in the previous video. I don't want to bore you guys, but I just really feel that the effort I have made to have my Auntie Mabel's African hair prints and to really
Beautiful.
come here. Yeah.
I meant to be pointing that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So and we didn't even plan it, and both of us are kind of on orange. We didn't even say, yeah. So it was really nice to have Shade today. So, and also, I would like to be able to show you my copy of the book. Yeah. So Shade, just tell us briefly, just say something to our audience and our guests, because I know some people might really not want to. Okay, not they don't want to. Some people might not have time to watch the whole hour of interview on StreamYard. So just give us a snip version, like for example, what they will get in the book and how to get a copy of the book, especially. Let it come from the author herself.
Thank you so much for having me, Auntie Mabel. The reason why we connect so much is because you're about heritage, I am about heritage. We do it in different ways, we use different mediums, but hey, we're doing the same thing, we're on the same journey. So I created this book called The Fun ABC to help children who live across the globe to identify with the African culture. So my book takes you on a journey. It shows you about the food, about the culture, about the lifestyle, about the setting, an African setting. And a lot of people say that actually I really enjoyed this book as an adult, even though I wrote it for children. And so, well, you know, there's so much that I can say. And I wrote this book called Snowy Joy, which is a chapter book for children aged 8 and above, and it deals with a lot of issues to do with us as human beings, our culture. There's a bit in it that talks about our names within the African culture, and how we appreciate each other as human beings. In the USA, the Fun ABC is called A Visit to Grandad, and I'll tell you something about this book. It got into the USA in 2019, and by December, all the copies were sold out, all the copies. The printer had to go back to the press and they had to print out more copies. It's in almost every single library in the United States. That shows us that some people appreciate culture. I hope you appreciate culture. I hope you're bringing up your child with a sense of identity rather than pretending is the word, that our culture doesn't matter, because our culture matters. So grab a book.
Thank you very much. There was something I forgot during my interview, probably not having the photo threw me a bit. Not having my camera worked on during the interview could have probably threw me a bit, but it was about the award. I know there was something I wanted to say about the award for your book in US. Please tell us a little bit about that.
You know, you see, that aspect always, it makes me emotional, because when I wrote Fun ABC, I was working with children in the FCT, not in the capital, but in parts of the FCT like Chukuku, Gwagwalada, Kwali, Abaji. places unheard of. So it was almost a project that I had done, just for the community.
These
so
are
for
rural
me,
areas in Nigeria, for those of you who are not from
they
Nigeria.
are. And so for me, I wasn't seeking fame. I wasn't seeking anything. I just thought that this is something that is necessary, until my publisher sent me an email to say, guess what? There's a demand for that piece of thing that you did in Nigeria, in the UK. 3 years later, there's a demand for it in the USA. In 2020, the book won 3 different awards. One of the awards is called the Caldernot Award, which is the oldest. That award has been around since 1934. It is the oldest children's book award. But the Caldernot is for illustrators. So you can tell, I mean, just the pictures in the book are beautifully drawn. And then it also won another award called the Baker's Dozen. And then the third one had to do with one of 50 best children's family literacy books in the USA. It's 1 out of 50. So they went through thousands and thousands of books, and it was one of the 50 that were chosen as the best children's picture books for the multicultural content in the USA. I'll just show you some of the pictures. So this one is P is for pump. We fetch water in our kegs. And I'll show you my favorite, well, 2 of my favorites. S is for stories. I like this page because my sister is called Sumba. S is for stories. Auntie Sumba loves to tell. T is for table. Is that fried plantain I smell? So it's, there's a lot in here. And at the back, there are words. There are all the different pictures within each page. And you can find out how many different objects are on each page that are not being mentioned within the story, but the children will pick them up. So we're getting children to engage with the illustrations, to engage with text, to create their own text. So can you imagine if you wanted to use this as a writing activity for your child? So A is for Adana. What other things are in the book? Go to the back. A is for aeroplane. A is for Africa. A is for apple. A is for avocado. There's so many activities that we do with children when we go into the schools.
Thank you very much. So the last thing I want to say today is, obviously, I don't really want to repeat what the things we said before. Please, this is just a taster of the interview we had today. And once again, apologies that my camera didn't work on that live streaming video that we did. So here you can see that Auntie Mabel is live and here, and I really enjoyed the time with my author, my special guest today. So please, we will leave the details on how you get this book. So please go and get your copy of this book. And we have also explained, Shade also explained there how to get it through your local library, especially if you live in the UK. So especially in this Black History Month that is coming up this month, this year in October. So let's make sure, and it's another month as well, there's Nigeria Independence Day. That's in the Nigeria Independence Month as well. So double reason why we should get the books out there. And obviously should be on your Christmas list to all the children that are in your life, and even you, the adult as well. I actually enjoyed this book. I read it with my grandson, my 7-year-old grandson yesterday, and he gave the book a thumbs up. I even told his mom, I said, it's a shame I didn't record when I was reading the book with him and his review, and when if you see the way his face light up, he said, Grandma, I really enjoyed this book. I would like to read it again. So even me, the adult, it was really so interesting the way I was using. There were obviously some things he didn't recognize, so I was able to use the book to illustrate some of the things to him, which was really, really nice. It was really helpful. So yeah, on that note, as usual, and yeah, let me not forget this. There are 3 main languages, some of the names that, tell us a little bit about that, the 3 main named characters in the book, please.
Well, just to make the book culturally acceptable, especially, you know, with Nigeria, where we have three main, you know, we've got loads, we've got 200, over 200 languages in
Over
Nigeria.
500 now. Over
Is it
500 is
look at
over 500 dialect. It says if you Google, if you put it
dialects,
on
yes, dialects,
dialect, not the mainland
yes,
dialect, yeah,
not
over
language,
500,
yes.
yeah.
And so Adana is from the Igbo tribe, Auntie Sumbo is from the Yoruba tribe, Zainab is from the Hausa tribe. And I've agreed with Auntie Mabel that the next book will have an Isan name in it.
Isan name, yeah. Probably my
Yeah.
Isan name.
Bring it on. All things are possible. All things.
You know,
We're talking to an author, so
you know,
I
I'm
have the
all for
power to do it.
Sorry, I'm talking over you. Sorry, guys, we are doing this interview over Zoom, so sorry, there's a bit of a delay in the communication. Sorry, please go on. You were saying something. Sorry about apologies.
Oh, I'm saying whatever you want, I can deliver.
Good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to more work with you, and also any author out there. Shade has got a writers club. So, and
Yes.
even the rest of you who have some ideas you want us to fan into flame, just contact Auntie Mabel. I will come and showcase you on our channel here. Remember, my channel is about promoting African and Nigerian languages, cultural heritage, and identity. There's so much that has to do with our identity. We all have so much wealth of knowledge and gift our talent. Nigerians and Africa, we're very talented. Let's not underestimate ourselves. So just bring it on, whatever you want to bring in. If you are making clay pots or whatever your skills are, let us have it. Yeah. And on that note, I didn't warn you about this. I'm going to ask Shade to tell us thank you in her beautiful Yoruba language and goodbye. Why I will also say it in Esan.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Ó dàbọ̀.
Good. Va Kimboe.